Hey everybody, it's Josie. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. I hope you're enjoying your day here in Oklahoma. It's beautiful today. A breeze is blowing. The humidity has lifted and it's in the 80s, but it feels really nice. We have a couple of days this week that are supposed to be in the low 90s, and the rest of the week is 80s, and we'll take that. It's a far cry better than what we've had all summer long, and I think we have a small chance for rain tonight, and I hope we get it. It's really dry here. I know some of you, it's really wet where you're at. My sister and others down there on the Gulf Coast, I know that you've gotten lots of rain. Here we could use some more, but I'm just out here today enjoying a little bit of time while I'm making this video, and then it's back to work. You may hear the cows hollering, and it's been a busy, noisy morning. We got the calves separated out, the fall calves to be weaned before they go to market, and that's always a noisy time. Some getting used to between them and their mamas, and the mama cows need a break. They've been nursing these big calves all summer long through the heat, and it's time for them to get some rest and recuperation before we're heading into the winter time. And we want to enjoy this fall and do some resting and some recuperating ourselves. Garden the summer garden is almost, I say it's almost done. The tomatoes will go until frost. I still have those purple hull peas, and some are dry, some are still coming on, and I'm looking forward to working those up. I like that almost as much as I do snapping green beans, and so I've got that to look forward to. I've got some pumpkins out there, and they've got some big blooms on them. I've got one pumpkin, but I'm kind of afraid the squash bugs are going to do me in. I've gotten a few cantaloupe. The squash is done because of the bugs. Cucumbers are done. So I'm just about rounding up. And I'll just be honest with you guys, this year with everything that's going on with me, that has went on, and then with Blade and Cheyenne expecting the baby, and I'm still finding my wings on a lot of things that Howie always did. I think this year I might back off of the fall garden, and I might grow a few things, but I don't think I'll have a full-blown fall garden, and that's okay. We need to give ourselves a little bit of grace sometimes, and you need to give yourself a little bit of grace too if it's something that you just absolutely don't see yourself being able to do this year. It's okay. It's all right. We can't always get everything done, and we don't need to beat ourselves up. So anyway, I like I said, I'm enjoying the day, and I just thought I'd bring a few updates to you about what was going on here, and talking about the fall season. And there's always preparations to be made on the farm. Or even if you live in the city, there's always preparation. There's always things that you need to do moving between seasons. We're getting ready to leave this old hot summer, and I don't have myself fooled. I know here in Oklahoma we can have hot weather plumb up through October. But for right now it feels cool, and it sure reminds us that fall's coming. So that got me to thinking about what are some things that I need to do for fall. What are some things that I can take advantage of? Well, there's several things that we can take advantage of right now. One thing is the stores get in a real big hurry to stock their next season of stuff. They're putting their fall items in there. Walk through the clothing section, and you'll see the long sleeves and the coats and the shoes and the boots and all the things for wintertime. I even saw scarves and hats and gloves, and you think, oh, my lands is still hot, 100-degree weather, and they've got that out. But it's because they're in a hurry to get that stuff out there, because they got to beat all the other retailers to you to get you to buy their product. And so they've got their clothes out, and they're working real hard to get the seasons changed out, get the summer stuff out, and get the fall and holiday stuff in there. That's a big money maker. And so they want that summer product gone. So one of the first things I'm going to tell you to take advantage of is the summer items being on clearance. And you need to have a different outlook on stuff. You know, we go through the whole summer and we get to the end, or really any season. You get to the end of the season and you think, I'm so done. Especially summer with its heat and winter with its cold. You're so done with it, and you're ready to move into something that's cooler or warmer, and nice, pretty spring flowers or beautiful fall flowers, whichever way you want to look at it. And so sometimes we overlook that sale. We're like, I don't want to mess with it anymore. But I'll tell you, you can find some really good sales right now on summer products, and this works with every season, by the way. You can find some really good sales if you'll think ahead to some things that you know that you'll need on your farm, your homestead, there at your home. Now, one of the items that I can tell you for sure that you'll save money on is towels. Not necessarily the bath towels that everybody likes to have, you know, match your bathroom colors to your towels. I'm not talking about that. Those are nice to have, and I have them. I have certain colors that are my favorites, and they match my bathrooms. But those big beach towels will go on sale. And some are real thick and, you know, really heavy beach towels, and some are the thinner beach towels. But you're talking about towels that were probably $13, $14 at their prime when they brought them out at the beginning of the summer season, and now they've got them marked down because they take up a lot of room and they want them out of there. And I have been able to get beach towels for just a couple of dollars a piece, and just stick them in the cabinet in the linen closet. And I was just in one of the big box stores the other day getting some things, and I saw that the beach towels were on sale, and Cheyenne kind of questioned that. She said, why would you want beach towels? But it's because they'll dry you off, or they'll mop up a mess, or they'll, you know, take care of whatever it is you need to dry up. And for just $2 for something that was, you know, a lot more money at the beginning of season, that's something to think about. Plus, you can put them back, and you already have beach towels for next year if your family needs beach towels. Another that you'll find right there in that same section, you'll find all of the dishes that they have, that they put out for summer, for the picnic tables and for the patios, and for stuff that you can carry, you know, to the lake or whatever, that's unbreakable or not as easy to break. You can find big bowls, you can find platters, you can find pitchers, you can find cups and plates, and those things will be marked down ridiculously low. You can get big bowls for $1. Sometimes you can, depending on how far down in the sale you go, you can get them even cheaper than that. And I don't care if a bowl is pink or purple. If I can use it when I'm working up big amounts of food for food storage, I don't mind a bit to use it. And so think about the things that you can use. You know, you may not be taking it to the lake to a picnic, but if you can use it on your farm, on your homestead, some things can be used and packaged a different way, and even used as a base when you make, say, a gift basket for a gift for this winter. You know, just think out of the box, and you can you'll be surprised at the things that you'll be able to do with sale items. You usually can find ketchup and mustard and relish marked down because they have those big picnic packs, and even though it's still warm here where I'm at, and it may be even really warm where you're at, and we're still having, you know, we're still cooking out, and we're still having hot dogs and hamburgers and that kind of stuff, the season at the store is different and they want it out of there. And so now's the right prime opportunity for you to get those things. If you go on to the clothing section, you can usually find flip-flops and any kind of thing that your family might use. Sunscreen, suntan lotion. I don't use suntan lotion. I would burn to a crisp if I use suntan lotion. But sunscreen and you know, all of the things that are summertime favorites. Now's the opportunity to get those things and just stock them back. Look well to the ways of your household forward. You can save a lot of money. And the winter season works the same way. When winter's done and you start going into the spring season, people's minds start turning to gardens and they start turning to warmer things. You'll find blankets on sale. You'll find all kinds of coats and socks and gloves and hats and that stuff. So always shop the season that's going out for stuff that you can stock up for later, and you'll save a lot of money. Another thing that you could stock up on is school supplies. And, you know, I, of course, don't go to school anymore, but I still use paper and pens and different things. And a lot of times you can find that stuff for 10 cents a quarter, 25 cents for a spiral notebook. You know, stock those things up and have a place for them, because prices are going up. And every little dime counts. Every penny that you can save. And I know you're saying, well, you're spending money on those things. Yes, I am, but I guarantee you I can use those things, or I can pass them on to somebody else that can use them. Fall is a beautiful time, and I'm looking forward to moving into that and enjoying the harvest, enjoying, you know, the fruits of our labors, the things that we have you know, worked so hard all summer long to and have accomplished and put up on our shelves. We know that we have those things. Now, I would also tell you to look into canning supplies. I can't make any promises that they'll have canning supplies on sale, because you know, this summer has been a struggle here in my neck of the woods to find canning supplies. We've found them, but not in big supplies. Now, I've had people send me pictures, and they've been well stocked, but we've not. I can't say that we haven't been well stocked at all, but they have definitely sold. They haven't sat on the shelves. Maybe I should say that. They've had places where it says that stuff's set, but they've always been mainly empty when I've went. I've had plenty of product because I had stuff bought up, but you always want to replenish what you use. And so I can't say that you can find canning products. I ordered a big order from Harvest Guard. I think that's the name of it, Harvest Guard. Anyway, it is, they're like the Tattler lids. Anyway, I ordered a big order of wide mouth and regular mouth lids and the rubber rings. And I got a letter from the owners that they're way behind on the rings. I guess they have the lids, but the rings, the manufacturer of the rings, the rubber rings, is really far behind. And so he you know, sent his apologies, and he you know, said that we were welcome to cancel. He'll hope that we didn't cancel, but he could not make any promises of when we would get our product. And since I have plenty, right now I'm just going to hold on, and when I get my order, I get my order. But I know that some of you can't do that. So I would say check your canning aisle. But I can't guarantee that you'll find canning supplies on sale, because it seems like more and more people are canning longer and longer, that they're not just canning the summer season. They're canning, you know, they're continuing to find things to can, beans and, you know, things in the winter months too they're canning. So that one might be a challenge. But all over the stores, you can find seasonal items that are going on sale that are perfect for you to buy right now, that'll help you look well to the ways of your household and will help you save some money. Another thing that I do to save money is I try to think about what I have coming up. One of the things that I know for sure will be coming up is fall and winter baking season. I bake a lot, and I make a lot of baked goods and candies and things for friends and family. And so I know that I'm going to need those kind of products. Well, I try to stock up ahead of time so I'm not scrambling around with everybody else when they're scrambling around to find those things. Sometimes you can find really good sales right around Thanksgiving time when people are really starting their holiday baking. You can find some good sales then, and I would take advantage of those sales. But I also like to start now just so that I know that I've got what I need for the season, and then if I go forward towards Thanksgiving, then I get extra, so I've got more to go even further than that, if that makes sense to you. So it wasn't but just a few weeks ago that I found sweetened condensed milk on an extremely good sale, and so I bought up quite a few cans of that because there are several recipes that I make using that, and so I got it because it had been, and I guess it still is, $1.50 and up per can, and I found it for like $1.10, $1.07 a can, and so I really stocked up on it. And you know, while that doesn't seem like a whole lot, if you add all that together and with everything else that you're saving money on, you can save quite a bit. And so take advantage. Think about your kiddos and what sizes they might be wearing in the future. Now, I know us as adults, we want to stay the size we are or maybe get smaller than the size we are, but we're not hoping to have to buy bigger sizes for the next season. And so if you know your family sizes, and if you can't remember, and I can't always remember, keep it written down somewhere. And if you are in town, a lot of people aren't shopping like that anymore. But if you're in town and you see those kind of deals, we'll take advantage of that and buy up for the next season. We're doing that with our sweet little baby Howie that we've got coming in December. Well, we're buying up bigger on sizes for clothes and for diapers and things like that, so that going forward we'll have some of those sizes covered. Well, there it is, guys. Moving into the fall season and trying to find bargains and looking well to the ways of our household. I hope I gave you a few little tidbits to use, and if you've got some suggestions, leave them in the comments below what we can do to save money moving out of summer into fall. As always, guys, this is Josie with Cedar Creek Homestead. I love you guys. I really do. And until next time, we're gone.